Okay, so the last 3 problems are on this video. Remember that you can also put it in the calculator. You could put y equals -79 and y equals 7x plus 3 parentheses 4x minus 1 and see where they cross. Wherever they cross, your x is going to be the answer. But we're going to do this by hand. Step number 1 is distribute. So the 3 needs to be multiplied by 4w and -1. 3 times 4w is a positive 12w. And 3 times -1 is a -3. Everything else comes down. So the -79 comes down equals 7w plus 12w minus 3. I want the 7w and the 12w together on one side. So right now they're both together on the right side, so leave them there. Let's move the -3 here after the -79 and make it a positive 3. So it's -79 plus 3 equals 7w plus 12w. Okay, combine like terms because these two go together and these two go together. So in Desmos, you are typing -79 plus 3, enter, and 7 plus 12, enter. Okay, so I have -76 on the left side and 19w on the right side. -76 equals 19w. The last step is to solve for w. So right now the w and the 19 are being multiplied, so I have to divide both sides by 19. So that gives me w equals what? -76 divided by 19. It's a -4. Again, if I type those two equations in Desmos, okay, these two, if I type them in Desmos, it's going to give me the answer. Watch this. Y equals -79, and y equals the right side, 7x plus 3 parentheses 4x minus 1 close parentheses. Okay, it's wherever my green and my purple line cross. So here's my green and my purple line. If I click where they cross, that's -4. So x equals -4. That's how you would do it in Desmos if you're not comfortable doing it by hand. All right, 2 more. Distribute first. This is a -4. I want everybody to understand that's a -4, not a +4. So when you multiply, you're multiplying everything by a -4. So I have -4 times 2, enter, and -4 times -1. This is also a negative. So -4 times -1 gives me a +4. So inside, that gives me -8p plus 4. Everything else comes down. So that 9 in the front just comes down, and the 41 comes down. Okay, so where are my p's? They're on the left side, so keep it there. Move everything else away from it. So that's going to become -9, and this is going to become -4. And you put that in the calculator. 41 minus 9 minus 4. 41 minus 9 minus 4. minus right here. So I get 28 on the right side. (28) equals negative 8p. And divide both sides by negative 8. (28) divided by negative 8 gives me a negative 3.5. So my answer is a decimal, or it could also be a fraction. So if you have answer choices that are fractions, just divide them and see which one gives you negative 3.5, and that will be your answer. Okay, the last one. I want everybody, we're going to all type this in the calculator. I want you to see what's going to happen. The left side, y equals negative 4 parentheses 2x plus 1. And the right side, y equals negative 8x minus 2. Okay, so before we solve, I want you to type it in decimals so that we can see what happens. Everybody's typing it. Y equals negative 4 parentheses 2x plus 1 close parentheses. And my other equation is y equals the right side, which is negative 8x minus 2. Hit the little house so that it goes back to normal, and zoom in a little bit. What do these two lines look like to you? What is this called? What type of lines are these? Do we remember what they're called? When they never touch? Parallel lines, okay? These two are parallel lines. That means they are never going to touch, never. Okay? They're never going to intersect. So if you're looking for a solution, you're looking for where they intersect. And if they never intersect, is there a solution? No, there is no solution. So this problem is going to have no solution. So we're going to solve it real quick so that you can see why it has no solution. We're going to distribute the left side. Negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. And negative 4 times positive 1 is a negative 4. Bring this down. Negative 8x minus 2. Notice that my 2x's are the same. When my 2x's are the same on the left and on the right side, just know that they're going to have the same slope, so they're going to have no solution. If you can't remember that, that's fine. I'm moving my x's to one side, and I'm moving my numbers to the other side. So this becomes a plus 8x, right? So now I have negative 8x plus 8x equals, I have negative 2, and this becomes a plus 4. Okay? What's negative 8 plus 8? 0. Negative 8 plus 8 gives you 0. So now I have 0x equals negative 2 plus 4 gives me 2. Divide them, right? Divide this by 0, divide this by 0. Uh-oh. I told you a while back that you can never divide by 0. Never, ever, 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 ever. Because 2 divided by 0 gives you an error. It tells you undefined. That means it cannot happen. Okay? So this is going to be no solution. No solution. So from now on, if you see undefined, okay, but the answers are not undefined, and then there's one that says no solution. Your answer is no solution. That means these lines will never cross. They're never going to intersect. There's no solution. Okay? And they look like this. Draw your lines right here. They look like this, parallel lines. Okay? They're never going to cross. So we have a quizzes for today. So go to quizzes and wait for the code.